Winning trade for Noah, they can run them down. ISMA pass behind, gets a flash, and it's just easy pickings for GIANTX.
Especially in those early stages. Again, like the Ashe enabling that Seraphine route so effectively.
This could be hard for GIANTX to execute.
Oh, it could be really awkward though. The flag and drag, difficult to respond to. The initial lockup is there. He cleansed, but it doesn't matter! It's damage that takes him out, not the CC. Now Busio's in trouble. They're laying up the BCC pretty well. He's managing to get one back. Noah dropping is big, but it's a 2-for-1 in favor of GX.
I mean, Busio, he tried his best to play it well. Took down.
The level 6 Ornn all-in is terrifying. A lot of burst damage across multiple brittle procs. Of course, very likely that they just get the flash here. ISMA close to level 6 though. If he soaks enough XP, he can get more.
I think he sold it now. I think Canna realized.
He hasn't figured it out. The Ornn horn has been blown. The silence is there as he overheats. That's the worst overheat timing. He's too hot, Jack.
Oh
He can't even talk.
I've seen is when Yike and Busio are kind of working together, playing for Kyeahoo mid. Caliste is already in a position where there's been an early gank to get him into his strength. But that's not what's happened this game. I know GIANTX are dictating a lot of this early game.
For me, Rob, I feel like they don't mind if Canna has flash or not, because he kind of did his job in that gank, ISMA, by making the top lane no longer bleed. It's no longer an injury. They're going to pick up the Drake for free. Yike is too late. But Busio,
hoping for some exit kills. They managed to get the stun into the captive audience. Follow up here as well. Excuse me, the deadly flourish. ISMA going to turn back. I think accepts his fate, tries to bail out his teammates there. So getting the shutdown.
Competition. Jackie's now might be caught out.
The push. Shockwave is there. Jackie's moving down, going to flash away, but surely the auto attacks. He's going to be done. Nice stun coming in from Busio. KC on the repeat gank will grab one.
KC starting to
trying
find
to protect them. Looks like KC wants to commit for the fight. Busio once again, first on the play. But Jun is trying to match. Oh, the blue buff is going to reset. Oh, Lot might be caught.
Lot level 9 needs to be really careful. Looks like he might go down here. Is going to call the Forge God. The horn coming out. But Lot now going to fall. ISMA off to the side fighting Yike for the blue buff. It's a 2-man lockup as Lot is still escaping, but the double stun is there for Busio. All the damage currently focused onto ISMA as Lot will finally fall. Noah outside of the ulti, but in the extended fight they're too slow. Noah debating. Can he flash? The answer, hell yeah! Double kill!
GIANTX fighting back in the river.
He's not doing so hot in that bot side trade.
But it's such a massive moment for Noah because he is a momentum player. We know him as a player that if he can get these leads, he starts to feel himself and he can take over in.
And it's going to be the Hextech soul, but Kyeahoo, trying to get this bot tower first.
Yeah, struggling with the name, but we'll see. We'll see.
He got it first.
I have faith in you. You're the sideline. You're the undercard for today's event. It's Jack versus pronunciation. The whole far away. They're going to try to burn this one down. Maybe Casey look for a follow-up fight, but with GX grouped like this, it's going to take an ulti from Busio to shift things in the favor of KC. The ulti going to start immediate McHale's. Nice reaction from Busio to stop Yike from getting picked off. Is now we've mounted up. It's a Battle Herald. Never mind. Yes, Battle Herald into the tower, denied by Busio. A nice way to start the fight. Immediate flag and drag out. Now the equalizer laid down. The Forge God has been called. But the backline is just getting deleted. Canna and Yike finding the angle as Noah and Jun run for their lives. Kyeahoo going wide on the ulti. Maybe a way to bring things back, but Lot slowly but surely is falling. Jin might not have enough bullets, but Yike doesn't have that problem.
Canna's collapse onto mid lane separates GIANTX and allows KC with some great cover on the tower to find the success they need.
And GIANTX, they just overforced it. Busio had the Bartle.
But Kyeahoo TPing, so KC kind of holding all angles here.
Lot is very late. He has no TP. GIANTX, they recognize it, so they have to drop the Drake. Noah, though.
Flying a drag forward, instantaneous combo, taking him out of the tempered phase. Busio tries to get something back. ISMA chunks KC debating if they want to collapse. Long range ulti coming in from Caliste. 2 going to take down ISMA. No more bullets left. Is Yike debating if he wants to keep going forward. Extended fight still good for Noah, but the knockback brings him into the arms of Busio, who doesn't do a lot of the damage, but it's at least a bit of an annoyance. The 4v4 extended fight, though. GX debating if they want this. Noah is a massive
They're kind of struggling, not really finding their stride, while Noah and Jun, the horsepower of this team, they're doing their
mid lane. They force GIANTX out on the top side. So even though the kills don't go their way, turrets will fall.
I love GIANTX's idea, but the execution is not quite there, as Lot isn't able to get the CC, and ISMA can't follow it.
Point for KC if they can secure it. Jackie's. Fishes. That's devastating. Nice backstep from the entirety of KC there. Yike and Kyeahoo ready to react as the arrow turns it back. Yike is going to immediately disengage. The CC not quite perfectly layered. Now the disengage coming in, but Ornn crucially unstoppable. Still unable to send it back. Kyeahoo trying to find a way to the back line and just asking too much of Noah. GX dissected in the fight.
There was nowhere for GX to go. KC are hunting them down, and it will be Jackies who gives the triple to the mid laner.
KC, 5,000 gold. The third Drake secured. The game is starting to get out of GIANTX's hands. They're really taking it back here. Busio on the bar doing such heavy lifting in this fight. KC might even want to go for the Nash. They have a lot of damage with this Azir, and it's still long death timers on GIANTX. You have to feel that the game might just have gone into KC's favor.
It's a good value from his ultimate.
And Busio here, he gets the ultimate only onto Noah.
Too, for any potential AoE damage, it's starting to feel harder and harder for GX to ever find an angle to just hit that multi-man shockwave, to find those layered ultis that should be able to result in the GX fight.
Yeah, especially as the vision just gets darker and darker now. GIANTX, they'll start to clear out some of it, but trying to find these moments where ISMA can get access to the backline, you can try and set up for a big play, just becomes so much more difficult when you just don't have access to the map.
And also KC can just play side, right?
Yeah.
You've talked about it, like the Azir and now also the Ashe in this position that you were concerned about when we saw the Ashe locked in. As we see Call the Forge God come out, traded for Busio's ultimate. Yike debating if he wants to follow. Great equalizer coming in for Canna. That's another ulti going onto Yike, who's taking no damage.
Oh my god.
This man is eating ults for free, left and right. Xin looking completely imbalanced.
I mean, Noah there with some good movement to barely get out of Caliste's ult. But you can see KC are hunting them down. They got the mid tier too. They're going for top as well. KC, they want to keep it going. But this could be an opportunity where they overstay. They need the base after this. Caliste is low.
Yeah.
Well, they need the base, so it's fine.
Yeah. They just...
Maybe ISMA cancels here. Yike
That
is
could be big
caught.
onto Yike. It won't get too much, but it can at least hope to keep things alive as the flash in. Yike gonna go, oh no!
Wait,
Don't go through the portal! They're gonna stun ISMA. Now Noah's chasing, a chance to get 2 kills back. Yike should surely fall. Busio now gonna run for his life. Picking up the honey fruit's only gonna slow him down further though. Yike's falling, and the honey fruit, they're gonna be the death of Inko's Lot is here just in time. 2 kills.
And get a good engage off if they're gonna win this game.
I mean, even in that, Yike getting some serious healing across that odds. There was a second where I thought he might be able to take Chun with him. Still, as you say though, Jack.
That they are. KC retreating. They know the pressure is on, as now we see a teleport in place to get a shield to maybe make the fight a little bit better. Initial knockup is good with the shockwave. It's a perfect bard only to fall. 3 members knocked up. Now they're going to get knocked back by Yike. They're not able to hit the back line. Kyeahoo moving in. He gets Noah, and that's all it's going to take. It's a shockwave-less Orianna to try and save the day, and it's too much to ask of any man as they're going to finish off Jackies nice and slow.
Busio's bar, baby, with the Tempered Fate, followed up by Kyeahoo. They're gonna get the Hextech Soul. They're running down 3 lanes here. They might not be able to end the game just yet, but I think GIANTX, they've already started planning for game 2.
KC with a very strong mid-game. It looked dicey from the get-go. It looked like GIANTX might have just found what they needed. But Busio's Bard was everywhere in this game. There is no controlling this man.
No, and a player very apt at punishing. 9K advantage you highlighted at the Soul, now going to be a Baron for KC. This should be the victory lap. This should be moving around the map, whether they want to split or group. The fights are going to be so insanely KC favored. GX preying on that Miracle Engage, the 5-man Shockwave, the 5-man Seraphine ult, the 5-man Ornn ult, things that you can't reliably get in a game of League of Legends, but those are the last things that GX have if they want to try to get this one even closer in their favor.
And that's when you start to look at, like, is there a TP angle where Locke comes in behind, but that's down. Jackies doesn't have enough in the tank to really just one-shot people at this stage.
They didn't even get the GA in the previous fight. Oh, devastating. KC pushing in. Only the bot wave left unattended. They're happy to play on 2 lanes. Lot, this is his angle to get things kicked off, but Canna just goes golden. Doesn't mind. Lockup is there onto Jackies. He's going to hope to bring this one back. An excellent equalizer. Shockwave from Jackies is good, but it's too little. It's too late. A 3-man Shockwave at this deficit. Not enough to do the damage necessary. A flash in. That's the second mullet. Caliste might look for another with the 4th. Instead, it's a tower in his sights as Kyeahoo looks for the pushback. ISMA goes unstoppable. Nice display of what the champion can do, but not enough to stop this one from moving in the favor of KC, taking their sweet time in the enemy base to secure first blood in this best-of-5 series.
And it was a great early game from GIANTX. The crowd was in their favor, but KC, they showed us why they've been so dominant.